Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at to cut a long story short, we're going to be taking a look at the Time Travelers mission for the Burst mode. Now obviously I've covered the Worldwide Chaos. I think Worldwide Chaos is honestly easier. Gotta be honest, I think Worldwide Chaos is probably easier to even score higher with. But I thought I'd take Time Travelers, show a bit of a different team. I think that's always something that's very good, to show a different team, give players some different options. Even though Worldwide Chaos was a very free-to-play team, thought we'd take a look at some other ones just to kind of mention them. Obviously, you can make probably a better Worldwide Chaos or Goku Black orientated team for the other burst mode. And if you want to know the modifiers and everything, I did just show them on the screen, but they'll be slowly phasing in and out on the left hand side as well. So if you just want to watch the video, chill out, and then kind of pick the modifiers as you go along and try it afterwards, you can. Overall, I think, like I said, there's some pretty decent options here. In terms of Time Travelers, I think it's a fairly simple one actually, largely because you have some really simple units like Physical Trunks, for example, who's a great lead. You can run a Goku Black team, you can run a Rumble of Gods team, you can run the AGL Blue Boys like I am now. So there's a lot of pretty good options. With the modifiers, I've chosen the actual difficulty of the boss lies a lot in the grind, trying to take him out more so than in the actual effort of avoiding his damage. So it is something that I always just find easier. It's just easier for me to focus on getting through the event with minimal kind of panic and scoring high enough, rather than trying to push everything straight off at the beginning and end up being poorly rated or making mistakes or something like that. So I think for me definitely this team worked pretty well. I would say the event itself is fairly straightforward, and most players shouldn't really have like a massive issue with trying to clear these global Dokkan burst modes. I think they've been made and designed to be fairly accessible and fairly straightforward. I will say, obviously, what this team lacks is damage. Like, this team just lacks a lot of damage, and I think that is just something that is difficult for this team to generate, like as a team, like Time Travelers, unless you utilize like Goku Blacks and stuff, because that's really where all the damage is, especially obviously in the tech and the strength Goku Blacks, which makes this a little bit harder because we're obviously using physical and AGL, but it's still fairly doable, fairly easy to do, etc. Do think we made a pretty nice team. Some also free-to-play options here, which is important to note. So it's not like we just completely abandoned the concept of free-to-play, but Trunks is a great option, even just as a lead. And then you also obviously have the really big, powerful, super easy air for physical Vegeta, which I think helps a ton.